What up, what up, what up, what up? What are we doing today? We are... Oh. Paint and train rails. What are we doing? Trains everywhere. That's what we're doing. Trains everywhere. Nice. Oh, it's snowing. Okay. Let's see here. Let's set permaday. Sky UI open. Let's keep it permaday. Alright, so I think this is good. Like I did all this, right? Yeah, there we go. I guess I gotta do something like that. Well, we'll just leave the tree. But I think we're looking good. There's also, it's like snowing. I think these trains look a lot better. A lot better than what we had. Where is the train? I still don't... I feel like I made a mistake here in not kind of like getting this part all set up better. He's going. What is this? Oh, whoops. Hold on. I gotta adjust a setting. Hold on. Let's see, hold on. It doesn't like me going too high res. What do you mean? Do I need to stop the stream? Ugh, okay. Restart the stream real quick. Okay, let's see. Let's see how we're looking. Ooh, I think we're good. Yep. Good enough for government work. All right. Oh, man. So, one of the things I'm learning about trains is it's helpful, I think. Like, this all looks good. You see that, you see this, it looks all connected, all nice and properly. But the reality is, these are on, like, different grids. That and this are, in theory, on the same grid. This support is not on that grid. And I don't know quite how that happened, honestly. But I think one of the ways to fix it in the future is to incorporate foundations, right? Because if I really look at this part right here, there's a little bit of wave to it, right? And I think that contributed to things. And not in a good way. But this technique that I'm using, it can do so much more than just foundations can, you know? Like that. Like, you can't get these sweeping curves with foundations, you know? So, I'm going to keep using it, but definitely need to learn the intricacies, right? But there's definitely something I wanted to try over here. You know what I should also do is look at the map and try to find the like summer sloops and all the extra goodies that respawned. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, so there's like, I mean, who knows where the summer sloop is? That can be anywhere, right? But then I also need to start working on this stuff. And I kind of had an idea. It has nothing to do with these catwalks. I'm just getting distracted. What I want to do, right? So we kind of have different levels. What I want to do is somehow make a big spiral that goes around the space elevator, but also have it have an area like, I don't know how to describe this. Have a spiral that goes around this circle, right? So like a long gradual spiral that eventually goes up to about the top level. And at every foundation block set, make a loop, like a ring, where a train could, in theory, get off and maybe go to a train station at this level or higher up or lower down or whatever, right? So that's something I want to mess around with. I don't necessarily know how to do that. This is all just stuff that I'm gonna, I don't know, I kind of just need to like figure out. And kind of figure out the whole design of this base too. You know what I mean? Like we got all this, like we got stuff down here. We got stuff we're going to be bringing in from over there. We need to start building the space elevator stuff. Like there's just stuff. But I think the train thing would look really cool. And that's what's important. You know what I mean? But what are the challenges? Well, there's a couple challenges, I think. Number one, I need to make a, well, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let's mess around a little bit. I guess the two challenges for this part are, number one, making a ring, like a ring this size. And then number two is making the spiral, right? And I think it should be relatively easy, right? I think I'm going to go pack utilities for this, though. Because I don't know how I could do this without flying. One, two, three, 4. I don't know why it's not showing me the distance here. If I'm not flying, does it show me? No, it's just not showing me at all. Okay, well. So the idea then, oh, there we go, is that we go out 40-ish this way and 40-ish this way. And what I want to try, God damn it. The idea is that when I place a train rail here, but I'll also need to go out this way. Right? The idea, though, is that, like, maybe I need to place... what if I get rid of this? Oh, but you know what? That's... Or what if I do this, though? Put like a little 2 meter. The idea is that the train sets its angles much better when you kind of have something that can like give it its direction. Yes. Seems to be moved over. Right, so if I just kind of place some rail here, just kind of like the shortest little piece possible. I think I'll just need and the other thing is, like, do I have the distance? Okay, let me do this. This could be good. All right, so if I'm kind of just centered. The real question is, how does that look? And I think that's exactly what we want to do. You know what I mean? And we just get rid of this. And we just kind of do the same thing all the way around. But we want to do this at these levels. And that's the difficult part. Okay, so then here's what I need to do. I need to place these platforms. I need 1 meter platforms at the height. God, I hope these line up. Yes, just like this. This is exactly what I need. Okay, so this should actually be fairly easy. As long as I can make this, everything else should work, right? Because I want this loop, and then I guess I need to determine how far out I want the loop. But, I mean, that looks pretty damn good. And it looks like it's like right on the edge of what we can do. Okay, so then I guess what I need to do is build these up to the height they need to be. And because we're going to be doing that, I think I just need to fly. Honestly. But I should be able to do 10. Right? If we're zooping. These are not 10 though. But these are 10, right? They're 9. Okay, that's 9. That was 9. Okay, so they're only 9. All right. Maybe I actually don't do this lowest level and just use that part as a... Oh, maybe like a part of the spiral? About right there. Yeah, that's perfect. I hate doing this with flying, but I don't know how else I could do this efficiently. Like, I'm not trying to build scaffolding, you know? If I had the hover pack, I'd just be using that, but I don't have the hover pack yet. So for the sake of sanity, we're doing it this way. Okay, so that's there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that should line up perfectly. Excellent. Perfect. I'm just checking each one just in case, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And that gets us to the highest level. Okay. So this is going to be... These represent all the different levels. All the different, I guess, track circles we're going to have. So that's not bad. So then we'll have a ring here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings with a spiral going up them somehow. And the rings will go around here. So I kind of just need to do the same thing with all of these. I guess let's go from the front. How many is this up? 1.5. There's 3, yeah? A 4, and then 2 more. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let me at least place these. So this is kind of the idea here. We're going to do this all the way around at each level. And then using beams. And it's going to look super sick. And since I'm kind of just like the train spiral guy now, that's just what I'm going to do, you know? And luckily, this is pretty easy. I'm not concerned about the loops. Like, I think those are going to be fine. I think the spirals are going to be the hard part. I still don't quite know how I'm going to do that. Okay, we'll just go around and up. And these walls are literally just for spacing. Okay, and I already did that, so we'll just bring this one up. And luckily I made everything in a pattern, so we don't have to worry about it. But I guess, now that I'm thinking about this, I think I need to consider how I'm going to make this look supported. Because having just loops of train track in the sky is just kind of like crazy. I guess we'll get to that. We'll figure that out. One problem at a time. Probably only need like 2 more. But I think all of this train practice is really going to help me make the rest of my train tracks, like, pretty good, I think. Because I got some grand ideas. Especially, I mean, I don't really know where it is on the map. But I know there's an area. I don't know if it's... Like, I know this area looks really cool. Maybe it's up in here. Where it looks like very... Like a steppe. Like a desert steppe. I want to do something where, like, the trains are, you know, like, connected to the canyon walls, and it's kind of going that way, right? Just make it look cool. That's always been the name of the game here. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm done. I need to go to this one. So what is this at? I bet that's it. I think that's it. I'm just rolling with it. Let's double check. Okay, perfect. And this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the first one is 6. First one's 6, and then they're all 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I'll make the first loop just to kind of do proof of concept before I commit all this time. Loop, ring, I don't know. 5, 6. I feel like loop almost implies vertical. You know? Maybe I'll say ring. And then let me think here. So I guess this is the area where the clearance is going to matter the most. Maybe I'll go out 2. Let me build the track here, and we'll kind of see how that feels. All right, so we want to go 4. And you want to use default for this, for what I'm doing. Because you want it to... Oh, you know what? We may end up hitting the... Huh. I might have to do this in 2 stages. Because I think we might hit the maximum track length. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I'm making this as like a little marker for myself, so I know where. And this should also be 20. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, so I'm using this to keep track of where my brakes are. So you're gonna be 40. And then you're going to have another 20. Okay. So I already don't think that this is going to reach. Let's see. I just need some... Is that centered on here? I guess so. So I'm already kind of thinking like this isn't gonna make it in one. You know what I mean? Like this is, yeah, it's too long. Okay. So we need to find a center point. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Let's think here. If I go in one more, then it works perfectly. But I like the idea of the... well, actually, I mean, how far out does this go? No, that's already too far. Okay, let's just go in one. It's just going to make everything so much easier. And I think it'll look just as good. Yeah, there we go. Kind of the same thing, though. All right, we got 4. We're going to go 40 this way. We're going to come out 4. We're going to go 40 this way. And then this part doesn't actually matter. It's mostly just to space things out. And we'll go from here. I might as well loop around so we can kind of see exactly how it's going to look. I feel like I should be doing this in creative instead of in survival. Okay, so we just need to put just any track. And that's literally just like a snapping point. So right about there. All right, so I can go now to here. And I should be able to hit right. Oh, that's too long also? How? Do I need to go even... Well... God, do I need to get even tighter in? I guess that's not a problem. Actually, you know what? That's not a problem. If I go right off this... I keep thinking like I'm building down there. But... there's not going to be... anything above this but the track. So I might as well make it easy on myself. And I'll be honest, I don't think I'm like experienced enough in this technique to actually know how to fix this. Like, I don't know how to make sweeping radii turns that exceed track length. I guess, I mean, I don't know. I guess if I had to take a stab at it, you probably want to get... like, you'd probably want to end it in the middle. So what I mean by that, right? Like, when we were way out here, like, there's somewhere along this radius. Maybe you go to the midpoint of the two beams. You know, have them intersect, go to the midpoint, and then draw a line that connects them. And have the track go to the midpoint of that line right there. I would imagine, right? So we should be able to see that right now. Let's see. Let's do a little test. Oh, there. Now this should just fit. Oh, it fits with room to spare, huh? Okay, well, that's good. Right, so my idea is that if you go to the midpoint and you go this way, it should just touch the track. I think not to get into math, right? But I would imagine that it's tangent. You know what I mean? Like, what do they call that? An inscribed circle? Is that what that... like a circle whose radius... I don't know, man. It's been too long since I did geometry. Let's just keep building this. Do something like that. Yeah, and then we just keep going. I don't think putting the beams out actually... I almost wonder if it matters. Maybe it does. But in terms of creating like creative train networks, this unlocks so many more things. Ugh. What the hell? There we go. Okay, now let me get rid of this. I'm just trying to center on the track too. Like that. Yeah, looks good. Okay, that should just be that, right? So now if we go up, I mean, it should be a circle. Like a, maybe not a perfect circle, but pretty damn close. I don't think that's bad. Relatively easy. Yeah, this is what I mean, right? An inscribed circle. So a circle where when it touches the sides of the shape, it touches at what its tangent to the sides, which means that the circle's radius is the same as not the corner to the center, but from the side to the center. I know there's some kind of term for that. I'm just not gonna try to figure that out right now. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good enough for government work. Nine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what's nice is like for every floor above these, I just go up 9. And then they all just hit. I'm gonna update my title. All right. Should I just put all the paths? I might as well put all these down. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh man, that was perfect. Well, okay. I know at the top is 1. Ooh, and then I can get rid of all these. Nice. Perfect. That looks good. It's always nice when everything kind of like clicks where it's supposed to. Two. They look right. It all looks right. Now, I wonder, I don't know, man. How, like, I don't need the platforms once the rails are in place, right? But what do I do with them? Do I just delete them? We have to have this look supported. I say as I'm like magically flying in the air, right? The point still stands, you know? It's an aesthetic. Okay. There we go. We're good. All right, so let's start on the next layer. Oh, I guess I should do this part too, huh? Let's see. I think you're really going to get a sense of how not cramped it is at these levels. You know? And the idea is that you can kind of like there's a junction here, right? You know, do something like this. Do something like that. That's the idea. That's why I'm doing it this way. In fact, I'm planning on doing that. But also, I want to just watch trains going up and down, you know? I think that'll look cool. Like, I kind of want to be able to sit at the main base over here and just kind of look out and just see activity. Like, I'm going to have belts on the outside. I'm going to have pipes on the outside. I'm going to have trains going around doing crazy stuff. That's the idea. In my head, it's a super ambitious plan. All right. So let's just place our temp rail. And then we zoom. Yeah, that's fine. That should be good. I feel like any slight imperfections that you may or may not see will not actually affect the end product. Okay, and we get rid of that. Boom. Now we have 2 rings. And they look very lined up. Excellent. So we just repeat 1, 2, only 3 more times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess I only really have 5 floors. Dang, okay. Okay, maybe this will be faster than I thought. Well, okay. Well, this part will be fast. We do need to consider how I'm going to get trains onto this thing. I feel like I'm going to have a whole new blueprint for this. A whole new train spiral blueprint. Especially if we're building with beams now. This is like actually kind of, it's like just monotonous enough that it's, I mean, like you have to think, but you don't have to think that hard. You know, it's kind of like pattern matching at this point. Kind of nice. All right. You know what? Oh, that's way too intense anyway. I wonder if I could make a... It'll probably have to be an outer ring. You know what I mean? Go from like... to like I might have to go from one junction, not to this junction, but to that junction. And make like an outer ring. I feel like that might be how it has to end up happening. Because an inner ring, I think it gets too close to the space elevator. And then especially if I want to be able to kind of exit the ring tower with a given train at any time. These are the things you have to consider, you know? Yay. 3 rings. No, I didn't want that. Jeez, I almost feel like I should make this a blueprint. Like the little nub. Although I don't know where else I'd use it other than right here. But making these trains now, especially the one over there, it's really got me rethinking the Blue Crater Lake train. Like I very much resigned myself to doing whatever I could with foundations. Because I was not a train guy yet. I'm a train guy now. Be as centered as I possibly can. You know, I'm actually surprised with how good this looks, considering it's mostly just eyeballed. I also have no idea how I would do this without flying. Gotta get rid of you. Yeah, and the other thing I need to realize too, this is also going to require, I guess, signaling, right? But I think this already is starting to look good. I guess I'm just mostly... oh man, it always does this. I guess I'm just mostly excited about the potential. Like I'm building myself a real piece of infrastructure here, you know? Oh, you know what would be actually a super sick thing to do? Hold on. So right now, I had talked about having all the space elevator stuff kind of trickle down from basic to more advanced. It would be super cool if there was a train station, maybe at this top level, which all the stuff goes into, all the space elevator parts they go into. Like maybe I actually drop all the material down and build it up to the train station. Then the train station comes, gets on the loop, and goes all the way down to the bottom where there's a train station down below dedicated for space elevator parts. That could be kind of cool. The question is, do I want to delay myself that long just to make space elevator parts? And also I have no idea like how much power this is all going to use, you know? But if I do have a train station on each level, that would solve like a clean way of transferring power in between levels. Now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know if that's necessary, though. Although it might be kind of just nice. Maybe we stop worrying about what's necessary and just do what feels fun. You know? I also fully intend on having a train going from the starter factory to the main base with the express purpose of bringing things for my personal storage. And so that will use this as well. All right, how do we look? Oh, I'm nervous to turn around. Huh. Oh, yeah. That's going to look cool. Look at it from down below. Just imagine you're kind of like coming up on this, and it's just like all these trains circling around up there. I mean, I don't know how many trains it'd actually be, right? But that's kind of neat. Okay. Now I need to figure out how to transition them in between levels. How do we want to handle this? And then I also have to think, like, where's a logical spot to, like, get out of here? Right? Because it might be... Hold. Oh, am I using 4s there? Oh, I should not use 4s. What am I using up here? Oh, I do have 4s. Okay, never mind. I guess we're doing 4s. Guess we're doing 4s now. Over here making things hard on myself. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, Okay, so these areas, like if I have another track, let's say here, like maybe not quite so dramatic, right? Or I guess even, well, here, let me just do this. I'm doing it like this for a very specific reason, right? If I were to come even back from way over here, as opposed to that, too long. Okay. So like maybe this would want to come, you know, farther out this way. Here, let me place this one. You know, I'm kind of trying to think about how I might use all this. You know, maybe we're eventually gonna like get onto here. I don't know. We'll have to mess around with it. But that's making me wonder if I'm going to be exiting from the outside. Hey, what's up, Shampai? If I'm going to be exiting from the outside, then do I want to change levels on the inside? It would be, let's say, easier. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Is it time to bring back the walls? Okay, so let's think here. Let's say, let's do something like this. And let's go, I don't know, so that 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. And then that. Literally 4.5. What we could do is maybe do something like this. And something like, I don't know, go out like 20. And then we go from here. Go out about 20. And then we do, I mean, right? So the idea is that you're going to go, what, 1, 2 supports to go down 1 level. And if we're on the inside of the track, then that shouldn't be an issue. The only problem is, well, I mean, maybe that's not a problem. Hold on. What if I do this? What if I do this? Right? We do something like that. And then we actually start the transition from over here. Oh, well, it'd help if you clicked onto the right one. How does that feel, though? Because where we start is kind of arbitrary. But I want to like establish that we're on a separate you know, area now. I'm going to do something like this. And then something like this. And I'm purposefully doing this without looking because I want to be surprised. See, I don't know. I don't really like that. That's not what I quite had in mind. I mean, it works, but I'd rather it be like one big curve. So then what I probably need to do is get rid of these for starters. Woof. So let's do this. There is a way where we can kind of aim these beams at each other. Right? If I go... Whoops. If I go freeform, and I just aim at this, and I go like that. Yeah, those line up. And then I think if I do the same thing, let's see how that works. Do we have a possible? Is that too intense, though? Like, that feels crazy. I guess, like, another option is that instead of... I mean, maybe this is too little of a space. Like, maybe we just start the down here. And we'll just... Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Maybe we start the transition here and end it here. And we just subdivide each one by a couple foundations. Because this is just not... Well, let's leave that open. Not quite what I want. It's a little too intense. Okay, let's at least put all of our stuff out here. Well, actually, I'm not going to need these at all. It's literally going to be this one and this one that need it. Like, you are going to be where it ends. And then I'm going to have to build intermediate ones in between. So we're bringing back the walls. You know, I spent all that time getting rid of them. Well, and then I need to figure out... Okay, hold on. Then I need to figure out... Oh, wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, you know what? I do need to figure something else out. Are these ever going to go up? Dang it. I think I just figured out a flaw in my plan. Or I build a double set of rings. Let's see. Now, I don't know if this really helps, but it's just something we could do, you know? I just want to see kind of how it fits. Mostly over here. All right, let's see. I don't think that it's gonna. I don't think track length is gonna be an issue. Oh, no. Why did I have to say something? Why did I have to say something? I mean, we can make it work, right? Where about did it cross? Can we make it work? Do I want to go inside? Okay, hold on. Before I even go through the trouble of making 2 rings, parallel rings, I need to figure out how I'm gonna go up and down in these rings. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have an outer ring. An outer ring to go up. Well, but then you're going to need to get off the rings onto the levels somehow. Ooh, I really just painted myself into a corner, didn't I, here? Well, I guess not necessarily, but we got more to consider here. I mean, could I get crazy with signaling and just have everything be on the same rail? No, that's just not going to work. Because we don't have enough bypass. Like, there's no bypass built in. How can we do this? I mean, I could... Okay, we could still have a single rail. And I just have the direction controlled by which side of the rail you're on. Right? So if we're always going, let's say, counterclockwise, then you'd be going down to the left of the track. Right? So you'd come down, you come down, you come down. You'd go to merge back right here. Right? You'd like merge somewhere in here, but there's a signal to stop you, right? And then on the outside, same thing. You're coming up on the outside and there's a signal to prevent you from getting in and out. That could work. I think what I also really need to figure out, I wonder if I do this. I need to figure out like where exactly. Like I need something that bisects this angle right here. Yeah, let's do 11. Okay, so it's 51. That's the... It's 40 plus 11, right? So I need something that goes from here. Well, maybe diagonal? If you go default. The default only likes 90. Because what my whole idea here is that I want to build something that I can use to have the tracks kind of line up on. Right? So I want... Oh, maybe I could do this. Because you see how this is just one long arc? If I could split it in the middle, that would give me a little bit more control, I think. So let's see. Let's see how that works. God, I also need to know where... What a pain, man. Let's see if this works. We just kind of put it on the X. Not coincidentally, I think we also solved how we can make longer arcs up here if we end up going that route. But now we have a shorter segment so that we could, you know, branch off or something if we wanted to. Oh, we want to go this way. Or we want to go this way, you know? So that's some idea. But man, that's so much. Okay, so then I think I have to do that for every arc. Right? Maybe I should just focus on this. Get rid of you. Like, you are dead to me. We're not messing with you right now. You don't exist. So we want to go, let's say from here. From here down to there. Because we want, again, I want trains to be coming in from any level where we deem it necessary. Kind of be able to connect more or less anywhere. And then, you know, oh, you need to go up. All right, well then you're going to connect and then you're going to do a loop until you get to the right spot and then you're going to go up. All around the outside and then connect in. So if we're going around the outside, then we are going to need... Oh, wait, am I stupid? Hold on. Am I dumb? Don't answer that in chat. What if I just use tilted beams? Okay, so we determined... I need to hold on, I need to bisect this one. I said it was like 20. Hey, what's up, Bender? Yeah, it's too ambitious almost. I don't know what I got myself into. Do we like this? I think it's good enough. Oh, you like this bit? Yeah. I mean, I think once I can kind of wrap my head around the design and actually figure out how it's all going to work, it'll look good. But getting there, man, I kind of don't even know what I'm doing, honestly. Like I want to come off, let's say that. But we want to be in line here. Do I get rid of you? Do we like do something like this? I feel like I need... Here, let's do... I mean, I don't know if that's going to work how I think, but... I just need some kind of track here. See, that's not enough. I need to bend more. Okay, it's all right. We're brainstorming here. I'm gonna put that back. I'm not gonna put that back. It doesn't want to go back. Oh, just one, please. Okay, so my thought was that I could use beams or something and just kind of come out here at X height. You know, whatever. But then like curve, like rotate. You know? I don't know how that's gonna work though. Okay, hold on. We're cooking. That's not bad. Hold on. Hold. I wonder if I could even just skip this part. See, I feel like I need to... I need to follow the angle here. And this is just an arbitrary height. Okay, I need to figure out like the actual spacing here. So we have... What? This should be like 9, right? Okay, so 9 times 4 is 36. But I think it's only actually 35, right? Because from the... Well, I guess from the bottom of this wall to the top of this is 36. Minus 1 meter for this one, it's 35. All right, I guess it is 36. Okay, we'll just go 36. The math should be fine. So we need to go... Should be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 36 divided by 5, or let's say 35 divided by 5 is... Am I dumb? Oh my god, 7? I feel like 7 seems correct. So, from here, we need to go... So from the middle of this, the next beam needs to be 7 meters down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, God. Okay. I wonder if it'd be easier, actually. If I just do this. Get rid of the middles. In fact, just get rid of the walls altogether. And then just have the beam come out. Here, I'm gonna rotate them. Now, I'm confident that I will need something. You need to like start the angle when you go to leave, right? So I need something to set that angle properly. Because I don't think I'm going from here. Even though I say I am. I think I'm actually going from here. You know, but I want to follow... I want to follow the angle here. Oh, maybe I could do this. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. No. Let's do... What do I want? E? No. R. There we go. So if I go like this... What do you mean it's too short? If I go like that, this should... Yes, yes. Huh. Do I like that angle? Goes to here. I want this to kind of sweep more. Maybe this isn't the right. God, do I need it? I'm debating now if I need to. So I split. So you see, this is one big arc from support to support, whereas this one is 2 arcs. I'm wondering if I need to actually split all of the arcs into their sub-arcs and do this thing in more increments. Oh, hey, Guided by Voices. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, lurk away. Unless you have any good ideas, and then let me know. Because I'm struggling right now. Yeah, so the idea is I don't like this transition. Like that is too intense, and I want something that kind of comes off like at this point right here. So from there to here, I almost want it to be parallel, but I don't necessarily like. I mean, maybe I do. Who knows? Of course. Like, I don't necessarily like that. I almost want it to round more. I wonder if I do... Let's see here. What if I do... this? How did I do this before? I need one of these corners to line up, I think. Is it because they're not on a grid? If I just do this. No. Am I going to have to do this method? I've never done this method, though. Is there like a way you can... Man. I might need to curve this foundation. So if I curve... Well, I mean, maybe I just put a... Can we do this with a beam? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I know what I can do. Duh. We're here just being a detriment to my own self. Let's do that. What if I do... I mean, it's still just a straight track. Okay, okay, hold on. I think that's what I'm looking for. Right? Get rid of this. I think that's it. And then from here, we start the journey down. We start the increments. See, okay, that's what I don't want. How do I get rid of that? Is it too intense of an angle, maybe? Let's think here. There's probably more to this I'm just not thinking about. Oh, it's so bright. I know I'm on the right track, though. I feel like I'm on the right track. Trains, tracks. Okay, and then we're like basically there, right? We're at the level we want. Very much still a noob to the game. It all looks amazing. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm a noob too. I just act like I'm not, but I really am. I just try to fool everyone. And then okay, yeah. So we go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the 5th level where we integrate back into here probably. Is that gonna work? Wait, I can't be integrating right here, can I? I guess I can if I have the upper level integrate like on this side. Okay, so that'll be perfect then. Maybe I need to do... Okay, hold on. I know there's a way... So the issue is I need to set the angle that I want. Right? So let's do this. Let's go to the middle in freeform. And... let's just do this for now. There we go. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is go 40 out, 40 out. Not 40 out that way. That's the exact wrong direction. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. Because really what I'm trying to do... And maybe I need to do that for this too, honestly. I'm trying to do... Well, I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let's actually do this. Yeah, so the I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, so here's the issue, right? The train tracks, they very much enjoy, like, or they need the, like, your outgoing angle to be set, right? Like, I think if I go, you know, like if I do something like this, and if I do something, you know, like if I had another one off this way. Then it won't really have an issue. Like, it'll connect that up, no problem, and it'll look nice. Well, that's even debatable. I almost need to have... What do I need? What do I need to have happen? Oh, I see what's going on. So these are both flat. That's flat. That's flat. So this track is going to try to normalize between the two elevations. In fact, let's go take a look real quick. And it'll kind of hopefully make sense. Okay, can we go faster, man? Medium. Okay. There we go. So if you look at, okay, all right, hold on now, hold on. All right, so if you look at this, like here we're going from this elevation up to here, but it's like a nice sweeping curve, right? And then from here, if we look at the old spirals, well, I guess there's still the current spirals, right? What you're doing right here is you're making from about the middle of this foundation down to here, you're creating that elevation change. And so by going up and hitting this ramp here, you're keeping the angles consistent, right? Like if you were to, and I'm talking this out for you guys watching and for myself, right? Because I think I can maybe figure this out. You know, if we just kind of mess around with this. And then I did 1 meter ramps, right? So we'll start here. We'll start there. And then I'm just going to put something flat. But I'm going to extend this out. When I have this, you know what I mean? When I have that, it gives me the angle I need. So that when I come up, the angle stays consistent. And so does the curve. Right? Like no issues. But I think if I go from here to this flat piece, right, and then try to come up. Oh, I got to hold on. And if I were to try to come up, like we're back to being good. But if you look over here, it gets kind of funky, right? This is what I think I'm doing. This right here. So I need to figure out a way to have this part, right? Because this is essentially just a very scaled down version of what I'm trying to do, right? So I wonder, are 1 meter ramps the answer? I mean, could it be that easy? Hold on, let me check something. Maybe that is the answer. I need to build something that gets me this angle consistently. And I'm wondering if it's literally 1 meter ramps. Get rid of all this. Maybe that's the answer. Because I just need something to set the angle for me. Okay. The question, though... Here, let's just get rid of the train tracks. Actually, let's get rid of the beams. Let's see. I mean, I wonder, actually. Can I snap the ramp? You know what I mean? If this works out, I'm going to be simultaneously very happy and also like, really? Let's see. Do I want this to be in this close? Hold. Maybe it's just that one that I want to be low. Then it goes in on an inner track. And then I can kind of keep the 1 meter ramps there just for... And then maybe this, maybe this is also a 1 meter ramp. Nope, don't like that. Okay, hold on. Did we get this one placed? Or did I need... this. Can I go over more? Let's try this. Let's try that. Do we like that, or is that too aggressive? What if I do, instead, it from over here? No, it covers too much of the same track. I mean, am I crazy to try this? I guess you're not crazy to try anything, right? What if I want to do something like in the middle here? But see how that kind of starts it on its angle down? That's what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, let's give this a shot. Let's see. See, it likes being in the middle. So I might have to adjust this. Okay, but I think we're cooking right now. I think this is good. The only issue that I see now is that Well, I mean, I want them to be like 3-ish. No, not 3-ish. 8-ish meters away. I mean, maybe I just do a double ramp. Maybe I just don't care. It's not going to matter the spacing until I get over this way anyway. Right? And only when I get to here and here, when I need to put it all back, is it going to matter. Right? So if I just do this. So I just do that. But we want to hit like there. Yeah, maybe that's not a problem. Let's just cook with that. And let's see. And we'll just go with the principle of solving one problem at a time. Okay, I have to do this part again. Oh, I just have them right here, huh? We'll just go right in the middle. I think that's just going to have to work. We'll just kind of split these two foundations. All right, how does that look? I mean, it's a little humpy. I think the issue... Okay, I think we're getting close, though. And I think the issue is that the 1 meter ramp pitch doesn't quite hit what we need. It's a little too much. So you see, if you look, it kind of goes up and then down, right? So it kind of is really hard to see. But you notice it kind of, the angle here, like it kind of goes down, up a little, and then down again. Let me think. Could I do this with beams? Or do we not care? Is this good enough? I guess that's another option. This is just fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love like a sweeping... You know, like... Maybe we do that. I mean, part of me, I'm wondering if I'm just being too nitpicky. I think that could like work. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with this. Now, you know what I need to do? I gotta... Is this gonna have any power? No. Okay, let's do this. Let's go this. Shoot. I need to just like offshoot this into a station. Oh, I can't switch off that. Okay, so this is kind of the issue too. I like this transition a lot more, but it's... Okay, let's just run with it. Where can I put a damn station? Literally just to get power. That's too far. Of course. Of course. There we go. And then now I just need to get this. Just, you know. Just literally anywhere, man. Literally anywhere. Oh, come on. Somewhere. Okay. Hold on, we can be smarter than the trains. We can do this. Okay, there's a station here. We want to go around this way. This is so much work just to test something, man. Okay, let's just do this. We're gonna make this work. One way or another. And the only job for this is to provide power to the rails. What do you mean it turns too sharply? Okay, now can I get into it? What the hell? Let's see. So if I don't go anywhere, right? Oh. No, it did not. I got rid of it. You gonna explode? So dramatic, man. so dramatic. That was the most dramatic thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so I should be able to press nothing, not left, and I should go straight, right? Oh, I'm going down. Okay. Oh, I guess I saw the switch, huh? Okay, this is still kind of working. I mean, why wouldn't it work, right? Damn, can you stop any faster? Oh, whoops. Okay, well, we don't have a way up yet. Okay, so now this should just go in a loop. Excellent. Okay, and then now if I want to, I'd go down. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about these transitions. I don't like them a whole bunch, but I think that the... I think everything else is fine. I think I'm happy enough with that. We still have to figure out the... I think it'll be good. I'm pretty... I think I'm pretty happy with where it's going, at least. I think I like it. This is okay. I don't mind this. This one, I think I'll switch back to whoops, connecting over here. Because I like that transition better. Oh, well, that's the issue too. Hold on. I never got rid of that piece. No. Yeah, and then, I mean, the beams, I'm going to get rid of all the beams too, right? At least the ones that aren't used for support. Which, man, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to figure out the support too. But I think this works. So now I need to figure out the ascending part. I guess it should be the same thing, right? If I look at what I did over here. Why would I not be able to just use something very similar? You know? See, like how I bisected this to turn those into two? I should be able to do the same thing. So I want to do the opposite, right? So if we are getting off here, then I want to get onto the upper loop over here. Like I want this to be the entrance. So completely opposite. So it almost looks like a double helix type thing, right? And then, which means I'll need to start leaving from right here. Because if I look at what I did over here, to make the sweeps look nice, that's where we're actually, that's where the switch is, and then that is where the switch is. So they're like one side longer. So if I go the opposite, maybe I start on this one. So that is where you would leave, and you'd actually join up right here. Do I want that? So part of what I want to try to do with this stuff, right? I want you to be able to, for example, like take a train this way or offshoot these trains to the surrounding structure. But you saw, like, I can't use this. I can come out of it. Or, I'm sorry, there's already a switch here. Why isn't it like that? And so I'm basically just wondering, should I have those junction points so close to this face, or should I have all the merging happen out here? I mean, I guess there's not like a great answer. It's just kind of, everything will kind of just work. It'll work itself out. Right? So if we leave from there, we're going to enter here. Here, let me color this. There you go. So we're going to go from green to green. And then this one is red to red. All right, so what I'm going to do then is so we did 4, and then we did a foundation. Oh, wait. I'm not doing this here. I'm doing this up one. I'm doing this over here. Right, so we were roughly there. I just want to make this similar, right? And so this would be 1.5 foundations. Maybe I can get away with 1 though. And this probably needs to be a ramp, honestly. Oh, look. How convenient. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can fix this. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of both of these. I just thought about this. When you... So there's something I didn't do, right? When you're doing this transition, I always make like a little half... Right? I do that. And then... let me think. And then if I do... Hold on. Will that work? I think that's fine. I think that's a little bit cleaner. It's not quite on here, but it keeps it more in plane, right? So it looks like it's splitting, and then it goes down. I think that's a little bit better. A little bit more. I want it to be more sweeping, if that makes sense. And then, so I need to do the same thing over here. Right? I need to make a... like a way up. Okay, I think I'm going to need to get out a little bit farther. So let's do these. I think it was 11 and 11. Yeah, that's good enough. Connect. And then we go for reform. Okay, and then I think I can do something like this. Because I want it to get out a little bit more aggressively. Right? I want to kind of create this gap early on in the process, even though it seems like I'm kind of evening out, which isn't quite what I'm trying to do. So let's do the 1.5 foundation method. Let's see how that feels. All right, so we're doing this. I wonder if I could actually just sweep that all the way. Let's see. I mean, I think that works. And then from here, this is where we'll start the climb, right? I'm kind of stupid for not putting down my supports. Okay, hold on. So there's one. This is the next level. Oh, wait. No, this works out. This works out perfectly. Right? If I'm looking, it's 1, 2, 3 out from the inside support. 1, 2, 3 out. So I just need to go to the middle, right? Do you work? Don't be too sure. No. This is the same issue I ran into before. Okay, hold on. We got to think about this. Okay. So maybe we just need to split the difference here. Right? I know that that one is 7 higher than this one. So maybe we do 3. Can I get 3.5? Can I go up half a foundation? Let's go, or let's just try this. Yeah, right about there. And this is nothing but, oh, you know what? Let me think. Hold on. Can I? See, I don't have like a good foundation area. Right? And this isn't going to help. No, I think we have to keep that. Yeah, I think we have to keep that. Okay. So let's go up maybe. Wait, this should go halfway in, right? Okay, so that might actually be 3.5. Let's see how this works. If this works, it's so dumb. Okay, so not quite. But I think that just means I need to move this in. Okay, so let's do this. Let's draw the crossbeam. Let's just go in ever so slightly. Like right there. I am worried that we're going to kind of get that hump effect. See, we're a lot closer though. But yeah, we're getting that. That's what I didn't want. Okay, okay. Let's think here. I guess maybe I can just put the ramp. All right, if I... How can I do this? Maybe build this at 3. Put the ramps. I don't quite know. Like, do I need to go over a little bit? I mean, we're kind of winging it at this point. Although, that seems to line up perfectly. You know what? Let me try this. This might be enough. God, where do I have to hit? All the way up here? Oh, I got room. We're just gonna have to do twice as much, it feels like. Which isn't an issue. It's just a fact though, you know? All right. How far into go? I should be keeping track of this stuff. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. And that was 3, and we need to go up 7 more, so what, 11? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11. And where did I put this on the foundation? What's the flashlight be? Okay. So just probably like 1 click from center. Just like that. Oh, you know what? I think we got it. It's still a little humpy. Let's try this. Hold on. God, I wish this could fit. Oh, it's so close. You know, I think at this point, close enough is good enough. Hold on. Something must have messed up. Oh, that looks pretty good. What's going on here? Oh, it wants to kind of... Wait. Did I go the wrong way? No, the cross is to the inside, right? Yeah. It's to the inside. Looks like by 1. But this would imply, this spacing would imply that I need to move that over more. But is that, hold on. Does that mean that the spiral is going to get tighter? Let's run with it and we'll see. Jeez, okay. So that's 11. So we have 3.5, 7. Or should this be... Hold on. Should this have been... No. 11 is 10.5. Because it's half a meter down here, right? So if I go up 11, it's 11 minus a half, 10.5. So which is... We're going up by 3.5, right? So 0... Well... Yeah, 0... 3.5, 7, 10.5, which means we need to be at 14 on the next support over here. This is too much work, man. Okay, so that's 0, so this needs to go up 14. 11, 12, 13, 14. Is it this or does the ramp need to be 14? Let's see. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, see, it's getting too... Because we're having more and more... It's getting too flat. Dang it. It's like flattening out and it's getting wavy, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, there has to be a different idea here. I think we're on the right track, but I don't think this is the right way. But I at least learned something about spacing. Like, even to here, I don't think that's quite right. I think we're good to here, but we need to go up better. So what I think it has something to do with this, right? So if we're, you know, X amount out, we need to almost have like a... Yeah, see, it's leveling out, right? So we can't have it on this crossbar. It needs to be running on something. Well, I mean, if I do this, let me think here. How did I get... I need to... Okay, so to extend this beam, let's do this. There we go. That's what I want. I want that. Let's see. But I need it to be... I almost need it to go through this. Yeah, let's okay. Hold on. I just need it. I need to know where this thing is, though. Oh, this actually works nicely. There we go. Okay, why are you getting crazy now? Oh wait, no, this is about right. We want to line up with the framing below it, actually. Okay. This is what we needed. This is perfect. Okay. So now what we need to do is now we need to, again, freeform it, but aim it at... Oh, I need to build more infrastructure over here. Oh, wait, I did it from here, huh? Okay, this is awkward. This is not quite... It's a little bit different here. We're going from the middle, right? Okay. So I'm going to say that that's the height we want. Right? And then so what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to freeform. And we're just going to aim it to here. And that should... If everything is... Nope. We go right through it. Make a little mark. Now, we don't really have any framing below to line it up with, so I'm just kind of guesstimating here. But that gives us a much... Oh, that's so much smoother of a curve. I think this is the way. And we already have this guy. So just rinse and repeat. Just aim it. The reason I'm using the small frame pillars, if you're wondering, is because when you do that, so if I were to make a diagonal beam, if I want to extend this out, I don't know what angle it is, right? Maybe you can kind of eyeball it, right? But if I want to make sure that I'm extending that beam in that exact angle, you can use this small frame pillar and kind of zoom it back. Well, hold on. Let me show you something else. When you're in default mode keeps you perpendicular to like the world. So you'll go parallel to the world or perpendicular to the world, right? That's kind of your only option. But when you have this, and you snap it to the face in default mode, right? You kind of put it in the middle. It'll extend it exactly in that angle. You can still go normal, but you can also go out in that angle. So that's why I'm using this technique to extend this, because I don't know what that angle is. And you see how it's crossing? When you do a freeform and you... let me see. When you do a freeform, you know, it kind of goes anywhere. But when you aim it at something, even something kind of far, like watch it. When I hover over this part, it snaps to that. Which is why when I'm down here and when I'm going to go up this way, I'll set it to the point where I want it to come from. And I put my cursor there because I want it to aim right at that point, and then I snap it, right? So that's kind of why I do what I do. All right. So it feels like we're starting to get a little tight. Almost like that wasn't out far enough. I need a way to keep this. Okay, I think we have the technique down, but this is getting wonky. You see? See how it's starting to curve back in? Because that went out really wide for some reason. Okay. I know I'm like taking everything down, but we're kind of learning here. But I have the techniques down, I think. Well, let me... So what I need to do now is I need to identify a certain distance from the track, from this one, that I can maintain in all of my spots. And I think I'm going to use the pillars for that. All right, so if we just kind of... Can I just go from the bottom? Can you just like snap on there without being difficult, man? And I guess we can just put it in the middle, huh? That might actually be the right height too. Okay, let's think here. I want the height to come off of here. And I'd rather it be just on the bottom. Oh, you know what? That's not even lined up. No, that's better. Try not to have it snap on there. Come on, man. So I could just use that, right? I mean, maybe that's what I do. Should I just use that? As long as all the points are the same. That's the important part. Let's try this. Oh, but no, it's not doing what I want it to anyway. Okay, let's see. I want it snapped to that, like it is. Okay, what if I get rid of this? Now will you do what I need? Come on, man. You're so close. There we go. Okay. So I just need to do that all the way around. But we need to figure out the exact distance, right? So this is what? 4, 8, 12. And we want to go... Hold on. How does that lose any? Or is it goes flat on it, huh? Because remember, a lot of this spacing relies on having half measurements, which you get when you have a beam. You know what I mean? It takes... So this is only 1.5 meters up, not actually 2 meters. Unless I'm lying. Unless I'm just like completely misunderstanding how that works. I guess it's not super... if I do that... Let's just use this, I guess. Okay, so from the center, we have 8 meters right there. So maybe we can do that. Right? And then I can kind of like come out. But then I can go from here and aim it exactly where I need it. Will this work? I feel like we're not going to be able to super tell until we get more built. But yeah, okay, so here's something else. You can kind of see that it's not like that's going down. So we want to make sure we're getting on the rail. Right? You can kind of see how it'll kind of hump up. Like right there. So we don't want that. We also want it to be as... We need to go farther, maybe? I guess we're just experimenting now. Yeah, let's come through this. We want to find the distance where it looks like it's as parallel with the lines as possible. The edge of the track is as parallel with the lines. Because otherwise it's going to compound over the length of the spiral. And we want to not do that. So we don't want it to use the lower beams as the track. We want it to use this diagonal one. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure this out right now. I might have to toil around with it off stream, but thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to probably call it here. Yeah, appreciate having you guys here, and hope you guys are excited to see this when it's done. Hopefully as excited as I am, yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.